In this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 reasons why going to college isn't going to result in you landing a high-paying job. Then I'm going to share with you the exact steps you can take to land a high-paying job with no previous experience or degree required, so stick around. Reason number 1, college doesn't result in you landing a high-paying job. There's a much bigger supply of college graduates than there is a demand for college graduates. In 2021, U.S. institutions awarded 134,407 bachelor's degrees in psychology, while the number of available jobs on Indeed for psychologists that are open to candidates with bachelor degrees was only 307. In 2021, the total number of degrees awarded to sports management was 16,971, whereas the available jobs in 2024 was only 1,338. Which brings me to number 2. Employers want to hire people who can already do the job without additional training. In an economic recession for many industries, there are more people with experience looking for jobs than there are jobs available. So employers are able to require previous experience for entry-level positions since there are people with experience willing to do them. We live in a specialized economy with specialized jobs that require specialized education. Yet a college education is general and hasn't changed for the past 100 years, being built for the industrial age, not the information age. This has led to college graduates' education not matching job descriptions or aligning with any roles. Their education is similar to someone who wants to build a house, starting by buying a bunch of materials and seeing how they can fit it together instead of working backwards from a blueprint. This is why studies have shown that over 52% of recent college graduates land jobs that don't even require degrees. And only 13% of college graduates have the skills needed to start a job right away. The way our capitalist economy works is you need to give before you get. You need to create value for someone before you get paid for it. So if you want to make good money, you need to get an education that gives you the skills and knowledge to create value for others. This is why art, communication, and business majors have so much trouble finding jobs, because their skills and knowledge doesn't create value for others. Which leads me to number 3. College education is outdated. Most college education is outdated and can't keep up with employers. An example of this would be colleges teaching marketing classes where most of them don't even teach how to run online ads or create social media content. And there is no way to teach it since every year it changes, requiring the curriculum to be updated every year, which isn't possible when having to coordinate updates with textbooks, administrations, and teachers. Changing a college curriculum requires many approvals. In many cases, there are 3 to 5 or more different levels of approvals that need to happen to make a single change in the curriculum. This makes it so teachers have little control over keeping the curriculum up to date or aligned with employers, even if they were capable of it and wanted to do it. The University of Iowa requires initial conversations and agreements with the Associate Dean for undergraduate education, followed by multiple levels of review and approval, including discussions with various associate deans, the undergraduate education policy and committee, the faculty assembly, and the dean of the college. If there is any substantial change, the accrediting agency also needs to get involved and give approval. This results in a very drawn-out process where many faculty choose not to submit new courses or even make program changes because they do not want to deal with the hassle of the process. The other reason colleges teach outdated material is because there is something called tenure, where a professor can't get fired. This leads to many professors having been out of the workforce for over 20 years, making it impossible to stay up to date on the current trends. Colleges aren't measured on job placement, so they don't care. There is no punishment to a college if they don't get graduates jobs, but they are measured on how much research they do. So this leads to instructors prioritizing research over the quality of education. So what's the solution? First, You must choose a career that has more employer demand than supply of qualified talent. Our economy is based on supply and demand. Employers want to hire the best people they can. So if they have experienced candidates wanting to fill their entry-level positions, they will choose to hire them instead of having to train new people. The easiest way to overcome this problem is by choosing a career where there simply isn't enough supply of qualified talent that's able to do the job, thus requiring an employer to hire people without previous experience to fill the position. The other way to overcome this problem is by understanding that employers know that many times someone's previous experience might have taught them the wrong things or be outdated. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're qualified to do their job. This is why if someone's education qualifies them to do a better job than the candidates with previous experience by perfectly matching the employer's job posting, then employers will choose to hire the person with education instead of experience. Which brings me to my second point. Education must match the job description. Your education should work backward from the employer job postings, giving you a blueprint for your education. This increases your value to employers and thus allows you to be more competitive for higher paying jobs. A new study has shown that 67% of employers strongly believe that college does not prepare people with relevant skills. This means that those who have the skills and knowledge stand out compared to all the college graduates that don't have relevant skills and knowledge. Online education usually has a single instructor teaching it, so they can adjust the course with no approvals needed, allowing it to always be up to date and aligned with employers. Which brings me to my third and final solution, which is Course Careers. I've partnered up with Course Careers on this video because they're a new and innovative tech company that is solving the college crisis by giving people the exact education employers are looking for within in-demand careers. This has led to 18-year-olds without previous experience or degrees landing jobs that recent graduates aren't able to, since they went through Course Careers and their education directly matches employers' job listings, making them more qualified than even people with previous experience. They even had one of their graduates who was a 24-year-old college dropout working as a janitor land 12 job offers in technology sales with an average starting salaries are over $70,000 per year. The way it works is you sign up for a free introductory course and choose the in-demand career you'd like to start. You can then sign up for the full program, which is very affordable, so you don't need to go into debt. You'll learn everything that employers look for in an entry-level applicant, allowing you to outcompete other candidates who have degrees or experience. You also have the support from the network of coaches who are professionals currently working in the industry, giving you an insider information on what employers are looking for and how to land your first role. If you guys want to check out Course Careers, I will drop a link in the description down below. You guys can get a discount. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure and hit that subscribe button. Make sure and hit that notification bell and that thumbs up. Any questions, drop them in the comments section down below. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You guys have an awesome day. Peace.